When it comes to money laundering, the gold market is a target for most criminal activity. And one of the reasons why this market is preferred is because gold, by its nature, has a very high intrinsic value and it is long-lasting. So it doesn't matter what form it takes, whether you have gold in form of bars or you go and melt it and turn it into smaller particles, it will always hold its value. So it becomes very attractive to criminals who, in most cases, when they get that money, it's in physical cash. And of course, when you have a lot of money in physical cash, there's a risk of you either losing that money or even the country changing its own currency. So most criminals would prefer to purchase gold and keep it, hoping that in future it can actually be exchanged for money. In that process, of course, they are able to clean up their dirty money because they transform the physical cash into the gold, which now becomes a transferable asset. The other reason why this gold is preferred is because by its nature, gold is compact and easy to transport, meaning that one can easily transport gold from Kenya to Tanzania to Dubai. And of course, it can also be bought and sold anonymously. This is the reason why, in most cases, you may never get to know who is selling gold and who is buying because the market is anonymous. And the other advantage for most criminals is that once they have this gold, it doesn't matter which part of the world they go to. They can always sell that gold in the currency of that particular country. And this, of course, presents an avenue for these criminals to be able to convert their illicit cash into anonymous transferable assets. Now, let me just repeat that point. When you have the physical cash gotten from corruption and kickbacks, the headache of most people cleaning dirty money is how to ensure that it enters the banking system, because they're going to be asked the source or the origin of that money. So they would prefer to use this anonymous market of gold to purchase that gold anonymously and keep it. Then, of course, later on, you can see people transporting a gold out of the country and they're able to exchange it for money, whether they're exchanging it for dollars or any other currency in any part of the world. And then, of course, as you can see, once again, this asset is transferable. You can buy a bag of gold today, and 10 years later, you can travel to any other country and be able to get the equivalent value of that gold. So, in a nutshell, the gold market is attractive for money laundering and financing of terrorist activities because of its intrinsic value and ability also to be able to transact anonymously without attracting attention. Because if criminals were to go to the bank and try to bank their illicit kickbacks and money from corruption, which is normally in cash, then they're going to be asked for the source of that money. With gold, they can be able to buy the gold, keep it, and use it in future. And because of its high intrinsic value, it is of benefit to them that they can be able to continue laundering money so easily.